Good morning, traders. This is your daily market breakdown on the GBP USD on the 4-hour time frame. If you watched the live stream yesterday, you would have seen that the price did in fact push up. It did enter into that little box, the little supply zone where we were originally aiming for, and now it's pushed itself down. So if you had entered into that position, congratulations, you would have TP'd. And now what we're beginning to see is that the price has now come down to this new little demand zone, again highlighted on the live stream. And we're likely going to see a slight pullback, hopefully, I'd imagine toward the 1.5 fib over here. I'll have to drop down into lower timeframes. But ultimately, we are bullish on the GBP US dollar. We might see a little bit more of a pullback into this unverified potential daily demand zone. But overall, we are going to be looking for longs throughout next week. Over to the Euro US dollar, again on the 4-hour time frame, very similar setup that we saw on the live stream yesterday, where the price had come up, it had entered into that potential supply zone, then we would have entered into that position and we would almost be TPing at the moment if you were entered into a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio here. What we're likely going to see is the price continue down into this unverified new demand zone before then seeing a nice new push into the upside. So I'm now looking for longs on euro dollar, just waiting for this to complete and play out. Then I'll start looking for long positions on the euro dollar. USD JPY on the 4-hour frame, I was hoping that it would come up a little bit more. Obviously it didn't. So this was from the live stream yesterday. I was hoping the price would come up just a little bit more. Hopefully the DXY will go down a little bit more, and hopefully the DXY will go up a little bit, and then that would reflect nicely on our GBP USD and our Euro, or all of our major pairs, to hit those potential unverified demand zones before then reversing into the upside. So for this one, hoping it does go up just a little bit up into this area, this region here, before then dropping down quite aggressively into the downside. So I'm waiting for that to still play out. Hopefully it does. But ultimately, I am looking for shorts on the JBP USD. So now let's head over to the DXY. Again, from the live stream, we can see that the price had pushed up into this zone where we are now seeing a slight reaction. I am again hoping to see that the price does push again into the upside. We can see a really nice breaker structure here with a full body break. And we can see that liquidity at the top here has still not been taken, or liquidity here has still not been taken. So I'm still thinking that the XY is going to go up just a little bit more before then pushing down aggressively. And then again, that will reflect very nicely on all of our other currency pairs. Let's head over to gold and US dollar. So I'll drop down to the hourly on gold USD. As I said yesterday, I was expecting something like this to occur. Where we see that the price pushes up. I guess it's now taken liquidity from this area here. It has now come back down and is now trying to take liquidity that is likely resting below this area, and it plays very nicely into the potential demand zone. So what I'm waiting for at the moment is to see a really nice breaker structure with a full body candle break into the upside, and then I would be targeting this potential liquidity resting above this area. So I'm very bullish on XAU today. And hopefully we will see that play out. If we zoom out to the 4-hourly, yeah. So we want to try and target this upside potential liquidity, which would then likely have a reaction that would potentially bring it here just beyond the 0.5 fib, and then push itself up once more into this unverified, or this into this unverified supply zone. So that would be my play on gold for today and into next week. Okay, so heading over to BTC USDT, we can see really nice entry here. Almost got stopped out though. I believe the entry was roughly around here. I personally didn't enter into this trade, but from the live stream, this was the play that I was looking at. As expected, we are looking at a slight retracement. I would probably bring that TP up to a 1 to 2, not a 1 to 2.25. Just in case, because we might be just seeing a retracement to the 0.5 fib, and because we got some really nice breaks of structures happening here, that this could actually be the zone that it ends up staying within before then moving up higher. So yeah, very bullish on BTC USDT. As I said before, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit the $90,000 mark on BTC sometime this year. And there it is, traders, a very quick breakdown of the markets and all of the setups that I'm currently looking at.